Are like physicians such as yourself or people speaking up for plant-based diets, are you worried at all of like the defamation power or money that the industries opposing you have?
Was back 20 years ago. I've been in the nutrition game, the plant-based nutrition. I became vegan in 1981. And I worked, and in 1986, I joined forces with American author John Robbins, who wrote a book, Diet for New America. We founded an organization called EarthSafe, and really very intensively got the message out about animal products versus plant-based diets. And in those early years, I was concerned. I looked over my shoulder whether I'm being followed from some folks that might not have been happy with our message. As the decades have gone by, really it turned out nothing much has happened. I'm a small fry here, and they've got other things to worry about. And so far, I've not had any personal distress from any folks in the animal-based camp there. And as time goes on, the public is getting so pro-plant now. The public's on our side. They know because and people your age makes me feel so old to say this, but your generation is true. You have a consciousness, boy, I sure didn't have in my 30s, and you're aware not only of the plant issues, but the horrible animal suffering that's inherent in putting meat and dairy on the table, and the environmental costs, where your future, my future, and your kids' futures are intimately tied up with industrial agriculture, which is the main destructive force on the planet today. It's why they're cutting down the forest. It's where most of the water is going. It's why the soil's eroding, because of our insatiable appetite for meat and the huge amount that's being produced. And so the public, and their message is getting out thanks to people like you and broadcasts like this. And it's getting out into the zeitgeist, into the people's understandings of the bigger picture. So it's an easier sell on the public side, and my profession is slowly moving there. And the meat guys, they know the handwriting's on the wall. In the States here, Tyson Foods, the biggest poultry producer, is now developing their own plant-based chicken meat. They see it. They know that industry is going to fold, and the meat guys are making their own Impossible burgers, whatever. It's an archaic, and it's like whaling. We used to do it, and the whaler harpooner was our hero. Now we say, my God, you go out and put harpoons in the brains of whales. What are you doing, man? Well, the meat industry and the poultry, they're going to be looked upon in the same way, and it'll be something we used to do. And so we're in the cusp of ages, where we're closing one age and opening a better one. And so I'm hopeful, especially for folks of your generation and your kids as well. So the game's not lost by a long shot.